Welcome to TechWave 6.5, Innovation for New Tech. Phone's battery is dying faster than ever, and let's be real, it's not your fault. You're doing everything, right? You close your apps, you dim the screen, you even use battery saver mode, but that last 20% still vanishes into thin air. It's a frustratingly common feeling. But what if the problem isn't your hardware at all? These apps are secretly sabotaging your Android's battery, running silent operations in the background that suck your power dry, even when you're not using them. It's a hidden epidemic of power drain that keeps you chained to a wall charger. We're not just naming names. We're showing you exactly what they're doing and, most importantly, how to take back control of your battery life, effective immediately. 1. The silent assassins. Why this is happening? Before we get to the most wanted list, you need to understand how this is even possible. Every app on your phone, every single one wants attention, and it gets it by using your phone's processor. The most aggressive apps are the ones that demand these resources constantly, even when you've swiped them away. The number one enemy of your battery is background activity. Social media apps are constantly checking for new messages and posts. News apps are refreshing headlines. Each one of these background actions wakes your phone up from a low-power state, takes a little sip of battery, and goes back to sleep. Then you have push notifications. Every single time an app sends you an alert, it needs a background connection, sending a constant stream of notifications that keep your phone's network radioactive and your battery levels dropping. Another huge factor is just plain unoptimized code or a nasty bug, where Google themselves had to confirm that the Instagram app was causing insane battery drain for countless Android users. The problem was so widespread that Meta had to rush out an emergency update to fix a rogue process that was absolutely killing phones. Finally, there are the obvious drains. Apps that require high-performance graphics, constant internet streaming, and your screen on full blast, like video services and games. While their impact is expected, the way they can linger in the background is often not. Understanding these four things: background activity, push notifications, bad code, and high-performance apps is the first step to fighting back. 2. How to become a battery detective. Knowledge is power. So before we unmask the public enemies, I'm going to make you your own battery detective. The steps might vary a little depending on your phone, Samsung, a Pixel, whatever, but the path is generally the same. From there, find the battery section. It might be called Battery and Device Care or something similar. Tap on it. Inside the battery menu, you'll see an option like battery usage. Tap that, and you'll get a list. You'll probably see percentages next to each app. Pay close attention to apps you don't recognize or rarely open. While you're in the battery settings, look for a feature called Adaptive Battery and turn it on if it isn't already. Here, you can manually force apps into sleep, or even deep sleep, which severely restricts their ability to run in the background. 3. The most wanted list. Killer app. Number 1. Instagram. Our first culprit is Instagram. In May of 2025, a firestorm erupted online. One user reported that just 54 minutes on Instagram burned over 12% of their battery, while at the same time on WhatsApp used only 2%. They confirmed a bug in a recent version of the app was causing extreme battery use on all sorts of Android devices. While Instagram was the main culprit, some users also reported that the Android System Intelligence Service was acting up around the same time, suggesting a more complex issue. So, what was going on? The evidence points to a haywire background process that never let the phone sleep properly. The fix was an emergency update. But even with that bug fixed, Instagram is fundamentally a battery-hungry app. Go to its battery setting and select Restricted. This stops it from running wild in the background. Killer app. Number 2. The TikTok Time Bomb. It is no shock that an app designed to keep you scrolling an endless feed of video is a battery hog. The app is built to be addictive, constantly buffering new content in the background so your next swipe is instant. This process hammers your data and processor, which translates directly into battery loss. The solution for TikTok is vigilance. When you're done watching, fully close the application. For a more permanent fix, do the same thing we did with Instagram. This prevents it from preloading content when it's not on your screen, which is one of its biggest hidden drains. Killer app. Number 3. The Facebook family. You can't make a list of battery drainers without mentioning the original social media giant, Facebook. Its main weapon against your battery is constant background activity, checking for notifications and syncing data. And if you use Facebook Messenger, you're doubling down on that drain, as it maintains its own persistent connection. One of the most insidious features is the auto-playing video in your feed. The fix here is easy. Go into the Facebook app's own settings, find the media section, and set videos to never autoplay. Next, you need to cage the beast. Go to your phone settings, greater than apps, greater than Facebook. Then, consider going into its mobile data settings and disabling allow background data usage. If you're already thinking about which app you're going to restrict first, do me a huge favor and hit that like button below. But it makes a massive difference for the channel. It tells me you want more videos that help you master your tech. 6. The streaming This category might seem obvious. Of course, watching an hour of HD video on YouTube or Netflix is going to use a lot of battery. While modern Android versions are good at controlling background activity, if you accidentally leave one of these apps open after watching, it can prevent your phone from entering a deep sleep state, leading to a slow, steady drain. The key to managing these apps is being smart about how you watch. If you know you're going to watch a movie or a few episodes, download them over Wi-Fi first. Another critical setting is streaming quality. Inside the settings for YouTube, Netflix, and others, you can lower the video quality from 108p or 4000 to something like 720p. You often won't even notice the difference on a smaller phone screen, but your battery definitely will. 7. The audio vampires. Next up are audio streaming apps like Spotify and Pandora. Unless you're listening to downloaded music, these apps are constantly pulling data from the internet, which burns through your battery. Some users have reported extreme cases where an app like Pandora, if left running, can contribute to significant battery loss over a day, even when music isn't actively playing. Just like with video, the ultimate solution here is to download your music. This simple change means the app isn't using its network connection at all when you're out, which is the biggest source of its battery drain. Also, dive into the app's settings and look for a data saver or audio quality option. 8. The unexpected drainers. Our last category covers two types of apps people often overlook: real-time communication apps like Discord and navigation apps like Google Maps or Waze. Let's start with Discord. Unlike a normal messaging app, Discord is built for persistent real-time voice and text communication. To keep you instantly updated, it maintains an always-on connection to its servers, which means it's constantly using your network in the background. The fix is simple. When you're done with a session, make sure you fully close the application to sever that connection. They use three of the most draining components at once: the screen, the GPS radio, and the network radio. While you can't avoid the drain while actively navigating, the real danger is when they track your location in the background. This is where the single most important permission setting comes in. Waze or Uber. Tap on them and change their permission from allow all the time to allow only while using the app. 9. The ultimate fixes. Taking back control. We've exposed the worst offenders, but let us wrap up with the universal strategies you can use to build a fortress around your battery. For any app that you don't need instant notifications from, go to Settings greater than Apps. Select the app, tap Battery, and set it to Restricted. Regularly go to Settings, Location, App Permissions, and make sure as few apps as possible are set to allow all the time. Third, keep your apps updated. Select Manage Apps and Device, and install all available updates. It's basic digital hygiene that solves a lot of problems. Fourth, turn off unnecessary scanning. In your connection settings, you can often find Wi-Fi scanning and Bluetooth scanning. These let apps scan for networks, even when Wi-Fi and Bluetooth are off. Disabling them provides a small but consistent battery saving. Tap on an account like Google and select Sync Account. As we've seen today, it's often a direct result of a few killer apps running rogue in the background. You know the worst offenders from Instagram and TikTok to Facebook and Spotify, and you know the exact steps to tame them. You know how to become a battery detective, how to restrict background activity, and how to manage permissions like a pro. You are now in control. If this video helped you identify a battery drainer on your phone, hit that subscribe button. Do two things. First, share this video with a friend whose phone is always dying. They'll thank you for it. Smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more tablet app hacks and real talk from TechWave 65. Can't wait to see what you uncover.